Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today, out of all the goodies here today, this box. Yep. Oh, look at that, a box within a box. Get that out of there. We got the IAG AOS, which is air and oil separator. Here's everything that comes in with the kit. This is the AOS. Let's take it out and show you guys what color we got. Woo. We got that World Rally Blue Edition, baby. IAG logo right on the side right here. It's like 30 degrees outside. Luckily there's no wind, so we'll try to do this as quick as we can. Instructions say we start here, we work our way up, we take everything apart. We're gonna start off with these clips right here. Take this off, work our way, take the charge pipe, intercooler, take all the things we need to take off. We also have to take this piece off right here. First one. There we go. Next, we're gonna use 12mm. We're gonna take off 1, 2, 3 on this side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right side. This brace is also going to come off after you take off the next part is here, one bolt here, one bolt here. I believe they are also 12mm. I'm going to use this longer reach one to reach this one. Only because this other one I have, it'd be kind of thick. After you remove those last two bolts, now it's the part for the charge pipe. We're going to take this clip right here, use a flathead screwdriver, pop that out, and then your intercooler will be free. Nobody has shown what it's actually supposed to look like when it's unclipped, but this is what it means, right? So after you push this up, you see how it's up like that, and then this right here is in that little crevice. It's got like a little notch made just for it. This is how it's supposed to look like when it's off. Okay, now it's like free and disconnected. You're allowed to take the piece off. Oh, just to be extra clear, the notch I told you about on this side, there's also a same notch right under there. It's hard to see, but if you can rest both of them on here, then it's technically off. You see how it's like above, it's not clipped in. So now you see that, look at that, it comes right off all these things, and you just lift it right up. After that charge pipe, this is the next part, this fan. I think there's 3. These are the connectors I was talking about earlier. So 1, 2. This is what I was talking about. If you use the tool, right here, you see these little clips. Take this tool, right? If you are able to use one of these corners and just this tab right here, right? Push it in, and then use your other hand, which is your left hand. I can't, I'm holding the camera. And you just use your finger and you just slide it off, which is off this piece right here. Okay, I'm telling you, these are almost impossible to push with your fingers. You're gonna spend all day trying to use your fingers to do this. To take off this fan, it's just 2 bolts, 10mm, one right here, one right here. Now that I suggest you disconnect those first before you undo these bolts, because these 2 bolts are the only thing hanging this up. It's just gonna be dangling on these, making it harder to take off. So do the bolts last. gotta push this hose out of the way. Be careful not to, you know, mess anything up. There we go. We are actually kind of speeding through this. This is kind of nice. So if you are trying to yank this off and it's not coming off, it means you didn't unhook this properly. Out it goes. Next, now you have all this taken out. Charge pipe bolt right here. You're gonna take that off. And then the same thing with the clip up here. There's another clip for the bottom piece right here. So same idea, you're gonna wanna use a flathead, pop that out. This is a 12 millimeter. Then you can take this off. Then this is the piece right here that we're gonna talk about next. So you guys know what I'm talking about. So the top part, the charge pipe, this connects to the top mount intercooler. These clips right there and on this side, yeah. And then on the bottom is the same thing. So in the engine it would look like this. It'd be like this orientation. The bottom piece right here is the same thing. You see that clip, like a top mount thing, clip thing right there. Push it into those, and technically now it's off. So what you want to do is you stick a flathead in here, pop one side out, pop the other side up, and it should guide it into those crevices. Same thing up here. You pop one side, boom. In this side, same thing. Stick the flathead in this side, boom. Pop it in there. So this bottom portion is sucked in pretty good. You just have to yank, give it a little yank, and it'll come right out. So this next part is a little sketch because I don't have the tool for it. But the instructions say you're gonna use one of those pipe cutting things or whatever they're called to cut this hose connector right here. It's a one-time use thing, and IAG actually gives you a replacement one because you can't actually take this off without breaking it. But shout out to WRX Carlos. I saw his video, and what he did was he took a flathead and he just, let me show you. Right, I know this isn't a flathead, but this is what I got. Right there where it separates that line, that's the sealing part or whatever. That's where you want to take a hammer and just boom, boom. And it snapped it and he took it right off. So I'm gonna give that a try. Here we go. Let's hope I don't f anything up. Well, there's no return now because it's broken. WRX Carlos, shout out to you because that trick worked like a charm, baby. Save me some money, don't gotta buy no tool. Look at that, came right off. So this hose piece goes all the way down to here, where it connects to your turbo. So we're gonna take that whole piece out. I just wanna say something, maybe I shouldn't, but this is the smoothest and quickest install I think I've ever done on any cars, whether it be my own or one of the boys. But let's not jinx it, you know, let's knock on some wood. So the PVC line on the bottom is only connected with one of these clips. So you take a flathead again or a push tool, push that out, and you just yank it out. Now we finally get to some goodies from IAG. The new piece that they give us, just right in. You do have to push the pin on the new connector out. Slide it right in. Is that right? I think that's right. Ah, that's it. So after you get it in IAG's video, they disconnect one of those hosings from the block. But that's a pain in the ass. That is like not coming off. So I'm gonna move on and come back to that later because it's not important to move on to the next step. Quickest install I think I've ever done. Ooh, look at this blue in the sun. Alright, so I'm gonna install that bracket on here and then show you guys when we put it on there.
Alright guys, so it is actually now a few hours later. I actually had to leave in the middle of working on the AOS because I had to meet up with somebody to give them something. Anyways, have a holly jolly Christmas another year. The sun's setting now. In like 30 minutes it'll be dark out. It's only like 4 o'clock. That's winter for you. Let's go back outside and finish this.
Back to the video. Now we're gonna take the 2 bolts off of here so we can install the AOS. Oh my god, I almost dropped the nut into the hey! Oh yeah, buddy, that's not going nowhere. There it is, boys. That's how it sits. Oh, just look at that blue in there, man. It looks so good. Wow. I just gotta say, guys, I'm the goat, okay? Every fucking video I watch, nobody showed me a solution on how to unclip this hose right here, bro. I'm about to be a blessing to you guys. All right, here's what I did. Took one of these socket wrench extender, I think they're called, and I just stuck it right there. I'll show you guys. So this is the hose, the connector, right? It's connected to right here. You guys see that? And this bitch is on here so tight, which is good, but it's so on here so tight, bro. You cannot yank this shit out with your bare hands. So what I did is you take this, you stick it under here, right? And you just slowly, you just roll it up, boys. You roll it up. I'm literally telling you, roll the motion like towards this way, and the leverage portion of it will literally just slide it right off. All right, we finally come to the part of the build where I don't have the tool that I need. Honestly, it's not the tool. I just don't have the size that I need, man. I need a 27mm socket to take out this PVC piping lining, or whatever the called in from the block. I don't have one that fits. So we're gonna make a quick trip to AutoZone. Be right back. We're back from the store, and unfortunately it's dark out. So this is the stock piece. I don't know if you guys can see that. And we will be replacing it with this piece, provided from IAG. I'm gonna try to show you what it looks like. So right there, that black piece right there is gonna go into your block. See that? We're gonna hand tight that, which I already did, and then we're gonna use a 19mm. So up next, we're gonna install the PVC drain line. So as you can see, one is shorter than the other, and it's in a Y, so you're gonna want it to be in this orientation. The short one is facing in, and then the long one is gonna be like this, because it's gonna go in this way. There you go. As you can see, the Y part splits under, the short end goes through here, connects to the bottom piece. The longer one comes out on top right here, goes on top over here, and goes to the one above that. So then after that, you zip tie that there. You zip tie those together right there, like that, so that everything is nice and neat. I'm gonna cut the zip ties and then move on to the next part. Next, we're gonna put the quick connect PVC or PCV. Yeah, I think it's PCV or PVC, whatever. You know, we're gonna connect this line. After you pull all the lining, you zip tie everything. This is where you guys zip tie. You guys zip tie here, you guys zip tie there. You gotta organize all of this right here. It's really simple, just follow the directions. If you zip tie it to here, make sure you cut off all the tails, and then you turn the sharp corners away so that they're not gonna rub into anything. You're gonna take your stock factory PVC connector, put some fresh thread sealing tape on there, and then you're gonna connect it to this line right here, which is the shorter line left. Something to hold it here while you use the 27mm socket wrench to twist it all the way in to make sure it's nice and flush. I should just stop using autofocus. This shit is ass. But yes, here. So now we're gonna take the fitting and we're gonna install it back into the OEM line, which is right here. Pain in the ass. Put that baby in there. Put the clamp back on. There we go. We're gonna take it and we're gonna run it under through here. The original fitting has gone back into the OEM pipe or whatever, and that's how you want to line it up right here. All right. Actually, I had to rewire or reline this from the original stock one, so it still goes the same way, except I have it wrapped under behind these 4 lines so that it can be held and pushed to the side, so it can actually make a perfect little square right here for the intercooler. Next is the quick connect breather line, and that just is gonna click right in here. Right in here, mate. I'm confused, does it not click? Oh no, it does. I just didn't push hard enough. All right, nice and tight. The system's pretty much installed now. Everything that's been given to us has been installed. Now we are gonna start putting everything back together, starting with the charge pipe and working our way back. Hear that click? That means it's bueno. After the charge pipe is in, now it's time to reinstall the fan. Next, we're gonna reinstall the top mount intercooler. Install the P-clamp they give you. Can you guys see my breath on camera? Last thing. All right, ladies and gents, let's start the car and see if we broke anything. Let's hope there's no leaks, no nothing, everything is good. Let's see. Let's bleed the coolant, baby. okay. I don't think there are any leaks. Everything sounds pretty good. Why don't you guys let me know? It's definitely doable by yourself, as long as you follow the directions which are included in the box. You'll be perfectly fine. And even if you can't follow the directions, there are literally hundreds of videos out there including this one. If you guys are wanting a long-lasting Subaru, especially when you start making power mods, you're gonna want to get an IAG AOS air oil separator system. Okay, they make a big difference in the long run. They help keep your engine healthy. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you found it useful or entertaining, both, whatever it is. If you like the content that you saw here, make sure you subscribe, follow me on all my socials, keep updated with the build and all my videos and everything else that's going to be coming forward with this channel that's related to me. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are going to stay tuned for the next one.